Remember those things that used to be the coolest? Well, guess what? They're back and better than ever. From the iconic Dunkaroos to the video games that had us glued to our screens, we're revisiting the trends that defined our childhoods. But this isn't just a trip down memory lane. We're giving these trends a 2024 makeover, infusing them with a touch of the present while preserving their nostalgic charm. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane and putting a 2024 spin on some of our favorite childhood trends. First up, everyone's favorite childhood snack, Dunkaroos. Now, these weren't just any cookies, they were the epitome of after-school snacks. A kangaroo-themed treat that came with its own side of frosting, ready for dipping. But today, we're not just opening a pack of these bad boys, oh no, we're recreating them from scratch. And not just any scratch, we're talking all-natural, wholesome ingredients. We're swapping out the artificial flavors, the high fructose corn syrup and the preservatives for real, delicious ingredients. We're talking vanilla beans instead of vanilla essence, real butter instead of margarine, and organic sugar instead of the processed stuff. We're taking a trip back to the 90s, but with a 2024 twist. Will they taste as good as we remember, or even better? Well, there's only one way to find out. Stay tuned to see if these homemade Dunkaroos can live up to the nostalgic hype. Let's gather all the ingredients needed for our homemade Dunkaroos. We're going to need flour, sugar, butter, baking powder, salt, vanilla extract, and some milk. For the creamy frosting, let's take cream cheese, powdered sugar, and a splash of vanilla. Now let's get to work. First, we cream together the butter and sugar until it's light and fluffy. This is a crucial step, as it gives our cookies that melt-in-the-mouth texture. Next, we add in the vanilla extract and the milk. We combine the dry ingredients in a separate bowl, and then gradually add them to the butter mixture. Once the dough is well mixed, we knead it into a smooth ball. We then roll it out and cut it into fun shapes. Remember, the fun of Dunkaroos was in their mini size, so keep them small. While our cookies are baking in the oven, it's time to whip up the frosting. We simply combine the cream cheese, powdered sugar, and vanilla until it's creamy and smooth. With our cookies out of the oven and cooled, we pair them with our homemade frosting. You can either dip the cookies in the frosting or spread it on top, whatever tickles your fancy. And there you have it. Our homemade Dunkaroos are ready for tasting. They're not just a trip down memory lane, but a delicious treat that's sure to please your taste buds. The simple, natural ingredients mean they're a healthier alternative too. They might be a blast from the past, but these Dunkaroos are definitely ready for the future. So, are you ready to take a bite and see if they're as good as you remember? Or perhaps even better? Only one way to find out. Let's dig in. Now comes the moment of truth. Exhilaration bubbles up as our host reaches for the first homemade Dunkaroo. It's a pivotal moment, a culinary time machine that's about to take us back to the good old days. The cookie is dunked into the creamy frosting, lifted, and then the first bite. The reaction is instantaneous and genuine. A smile creeps onto the host's face. Wow, these Dunkaroos are a revelation. The homemade cookie dough, so much more authentic and rich than the store-bought version, blends perfectly with the all-natural frosting, creating a taste sensation that's both nostalgic and fresh. The host takes a moment, savoring the flavor, letting the memories wash over. This taste, it's childhood but grown up. It's Saturday morning cartoons with a side of sophistication. A final nod of approval, a satisfied smile. So, there you have it. We've taken a trip down memory lane and discovered something amazing. I might even say they're better than the originals. Moving on to our next childhood trend. Ever wondered what it would be like to play your favorite classic video game with today's high-definition graphics? Well, buckle up because we're about to find out. We've taken the beloved game Super Mario Bros. And given it a 2024 makeover. Our team of talented graphic designers and game developers have been hard at work, updating the pixelated characters and two-dimensional landscapes of the original game into a modern three-dimensional world. Imagine running through Mushroom Kingdom with Mario in stunning detail, every brick, every coin, every Goomba brought to life like never before. And don't worry, we've kept the iconic music and sound effects, because let's face it, it wouldn't be the same without them. The game still has all the charm and fun of the original, but with a fresh, modern twist. Let's see how our new version compares to the original. Let's dive into recreating our second trend. We've all spent countless hours, eyes glued to the screen, thumbs furiously working the buttons on our controllers. Yes, I'm talking about the iconic video game Super Mario Bros. But what if we could experience this classic with the graphics and gameplay of today's advanced gaming technology? So we've taken the liberty of reviewing the revamped version of Super Mario Bros. And let me tell you, it's a whole new world. The updated version maintains the essence of the original game, but with a modern twist that makes it even more exciting. The characters we've known and loved have been given a 2024 makeover, with high-definition details and animations that bring them to life like never before. Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, and even our favorite villain Bowser look more real and dynamic, enhancing the gaming experience. But the graphic enhancements aren't the only thing that's changed. The gameplay itself has evolved. The controls are more intuitive, the levels more intricate, and the power-ups more diverse. The game has managed to retain its original charm while integrating elements that resonate with the gaming culture of today. Now let's talk about the nostalgia factor. Playing the revamped Super Mario Bros. Is like stepping into a time machine. It takes you back to the good old days, but with a sense of novelty. It's a perfect blend of old and new, a testament to how far we've come in the world of gaming. And the best part? The iconic soundtracks. They've been remastered, but they still have the same tunes that we used to hum along. It's like a sweet serenade to our childhood memories. So, if you're a fan of Super Mario Bros. And have been longing for a nostalgic journey back to your childhood, this is your chance. It's the same game you loved, but it's been leveled up, just like you. And that's our modern take on another childhood favorite. So, what do you think? We've journeyed back in time and breathed new life into some of our most cherished childhood trends. Today, we've seen that with a bit of creativity and a sprinkle of nostalgia, we can transform iconic Dunkaroos into a delightful and healthier homemade treat, proving that old can indeed become new again. Remember those classic video games that used to keep us glued to the screen? We've explored how those pixelated adventures have evolved into high-definition experiences that retain the charm of the past while embracing the technology of the present. We've also compared then and now versions of some of your favorite products, showing that while styles may change, the essence that made them so beloved remains constant. In every trend we revisited, we've found that the past and present can blend beautifully, creating a unique experience that celebrates both the nostalgia of yesterday and the innovation of today. But our journey doesn't stop here. There are countless trends waiting to be rediscovered and reimagined. We're excited to continue this exploration with you, bringing back more memories and creating new ones along the way. So we want to hear from you. What other blasts from the past do you want us to revisit? Which childhood trends do you believe deserve a modern makeover? Let us know in the comments below what other nostalgic trends you'd like to see us revisit.